Simon from blackprint.com, and I present to you today Voices and Vibes podcast. Today we are in Nova Scotia and we are meeting with the beautiful Funmi. And Funmi, if you could please introduce your beautiful brand that we are about to discuss and learn more about today.
My name is Funmi and I am the owner of MichNat Fashion. MichNat Fashion is an Afrocentric clothing brand where we infuse African print into designs to create contemporary feels. You know, we just want to bring diversity and inclusion to fashion, and that's why we are doing what we are doing.
That is so awesome. Well, thank you for inviting us into your studio. We are so impressed. You have mannequins. You got black mannequins. But you got mannequins out. They're all wearing amazing gowns. We see you have your whole studio here. Everything going on. How long have you had MichNat Fashions?
MichNat Fashion is pretty young.
Okay.
I started in 2020.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In the midst of COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, in the midst of pandemic. And over the years, it has it's still growing. And yeah.
So what made you start? Because a lot of businesses have started during the pandemic. Even Blackprint has started during the pandemic, right? So what made you start MichNat? Were you always a seamstress?
Okay, so the story is quite is a unique one.
Okay.
Because I've always had passion for fashion since I was a little girl.
Yes, we can see by the beautiful gown. I feel like you should have gave me a beautiful gown to wear today
Yes.
too. But the next one,
Yeah.
I will cross promote by wearing something. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I've always had passion for fashion since I was a little girl. I started making pieces when I was just 10.
Oh, wow.
You know, but my parents didn't want me to be a fashion designer or a seamstress like they used to call it in those days.
Yeah.
Because they felt I was very good with numbers.
Okay.
They feel I'll be better in other fields.
Okay.
So I didn't get a chance to actually practice, you know, what I have passion for. So I studied accounting.
Nice.
I had my first degree in accounting, I had my master's in finance, and also
Wow.
qualified as a chartered accountant.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to start my career in the banking industry. I had over a decade of experience in the financial industry.
Yeah, that's
before
amazing.
we decided to migrate to Canada.
Oh, so you're working back home. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm from Nigeria, and myself and my husband and my 3 kids.
Yes.
Right now I have 4.
Okay.
We migrated in 2016 to Nova Scotia.
So why Nova Scotia?
Because Nova Scotia gave us the opportunity to migrate here.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nova Scotia. Thank you, Nova Scotia.
Because I mean that was when Express Entry just started.
Okay.
Because there's this program that you use to migrate to Canada.
Okay.
So it's called the Federal Skilled Workers Program.
Okay.
But as at that time, that was when they started the Express Entry. And for the Express Entry, a province, if you're interested in a province and they see that you have the skill they want,
Yeah.
they kind of adopt you.
Okay.
So that was what happened. You know, I applied to Nova Scotia and they took us, and that is why we came here.
Oh, wow.
And since then we've made Nova Scotia home.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like family friendly.
Right.
So yeah, back to the story.
Yes.
When we decided to come here, that was when I was like, okay, we are starting life all over. So let me do something around what I have passion for. I told my husband, I'm like...
so hold on. So you leave there. You're an accountant.
Yep.
You have your master's.
Yep.
And you're working. You're fully working.
I never did anything fashion back home.
And you get here and they let you in because of that accounting
Yes.
and that degree
Yes.
and the master's. And you're like, I ain't doing none of that.
I mean, I worked for a while.
Okay.
So, I mean, I didn't just come here. Initially, like, my thought was, I'm coming here to just start business around what I have passion for. But when I came here, I saw that the whole story is different.
Yeah.
You know, there's this cultural shock you get as an immigrant when you just come in. You're like, oh my goodness, things are so different.
Right.
Because back home, bills are paid annually.
Oh, right.
Like,
I did just recently learn about this, right?
Yes.
It's so different. So here you have to pay monthly.
You have to pay monthly.
Yeah.
Like back home, your rent is annual.
Yeah.
Like you have, and at the end of the day, you have a whole lot of cash to play around with. Like you can go on vacation. You have those excess.
You have enough time to make money to get ready to pay next year's rent.
Yes. Like you pay the rent and you don't have that bonding. Then you have those extra cash to play around with, right?
Right.
So you can go on vacation. You have everything well planned.
Right.
You know, we got here and I realized that everything is like per month is different. Yeah. And I realized that, oh no, my husband cannot cope with his bills. So I had to like...
Here comes that strength of us black women. Yes,
I had to, get back to work. Like, I mean, I have those skill sets that would enable me get into the the workforce. Yeah.
And very quickly.
Yes,
as well,
so
right?
I got in, I did some still like accounting related job.
Right.
I worked for a while, then I got pregnant with my last baby.
Yes.
And and I was like, I mean, I remember why I was here.
You know what? It's like finding yourself all over again, right? Because you're crunching the numbers, you're paying your monthly bills.
Yes.
And then you have a baby, so you're doing good because you're happy because you have a baby.
Yeah. And I mean, even while like when I was settling down, when we were settling and I was working, I was still making pieces. The first thing I looked for when I came here was a sewing machine.
Right.
Because it's just my passion, is what I love to do.
Right. Where you're making pieces for yourself.
Just for myself. And I mean, if some friends want me to do that, I do for friends. But it's basically just for me. And it's not for any commercial purpose. It's just it's not for any commercial gain. It's just me just doing what I love to do.
Right.
Basically.
And I'm sure, were people stopping you? Because I would stop you and say, this is beautiful. Where did you get this? Right? Are you getting stocked? Are people inquiring?
Yeah, I mean, I get that. And, it's so the disadvantage again for me not having that entrepreneurial background is the fact that, you stop me on the road and you're like, oh, this is good. I'm like, oh, thank you, I made it. And that is it. Like,
the story ends.
I'm not going for that to tell you, oh, if you want to get it done,
here's my information. I can get you one too and make a little money on the side.
Yes, exactly. And these are things I'm just learning over time,
Yeah, it's the business acumen, but which is interesting because as an accountant, you know the money.
Yeah.
Right? So it's more about the marketing because really if you want to know how to make money, you need to understand how money works.
Yeah.
And you already have that at a very accelerated level, right?
But marketing is a whole lot.
It's a different beast. You can have a very good product.
Yes. And if the marketing is not right, that product is going to fail.
Yeah. It's not going to go anywhere.
It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. Nobody's going to see it. Yeah. And, and these are things I'm learning as I go. You know, it's a whole lot of learning. When I wanted to start a business, I was just like, oh, I have passion for this. I'm just going in, just going to start it. I must say, it's worth it doing something you're passionate about.
Because you feel good.
You feel good. Yeah. And eventually things will work out. It might be hard. Yes. Getting the step right. It might be harder. Yes. But over time you will get it right. Yes.
Yeah.
So marketing is still something I'm still struggling with, trying to get.
I think a lot of us are still learning. Unless we're all marketers out here. We're learning what works for us.
Yeah.
Right? And clothing is not always easy. Right? So you can make clothing. And first of all, making clothing is not always easy, but we'll get back to that. But selling clothing is not always easy, right? So I might need some lotion. I'm going to need lotion every day. So if I go somewhere, I'll probably pick up a lotion. But I don't always need the clothing. I might have to think twice. Do I actually have money? I don't know what the range is. I would imagine something as beautiful as what you're wearing costs a pretty penny, right? So I have to think about, do I have the money now to make this investment? Or if it's like an event that I'm going to, if this is a beautiful gown that's here, do I need to save the money to do this right now, right? Marketing, you kind of have to figure out what works for you.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
But wearing it, this is beautiful. Wearing it, Okay, so
Thank you.
is this you like going to the market? Is this you at home? Is this you? This is you just fabulously you all the time?
I mean, this is just me, enjoying summer.
Yes, yes.
Taking that summer walk,
Yes.
with my partner or my kids,
Yes.
just enjoying summer.
Yes,
This is
yes,
just
and
a
looking
summer
great,
dress.
and
Yeah.
looking great. Yes, yes. Okay, so do you make clothing for both women, men, children, or right now? Because I see a lot of women design around us.
Absolutely.
Are you making for everyone?
I make for everyone.
Okay.
But I think because I'm a woman, I'm more inspired to make for women.
Yeah.
And because my target audience are more women.
Yes.
Because I realize women kind of like, they hold that decision at home.
Yeah.
That buying decision, they kind of...
Yes.
They
influence it.
They influence it.
Yes.
So, my target audience are more of the women. But I make for everybody. So
Okay.
for children, it's always like pre-order, and for men it's always pre-order.
Okay.
But women, I can just create a piece and I'm like, oh, I get the inspiration, I create something, and that's it for me for women.
So are you making custom designs? So is this like only maybe 3 pieces or 1 or 2 pieces in this material? And if somebody sees you in this beautiful gown, they can get something similar, but maybe not necessarily the same material. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say the strategy I'm adopting right now is more of custom, even though like so I can create this design, I put it on my website because I have an online store,
Right.
And people like it.
Yeah.
They want something
Similar.
it
Yeah.
can be created.
Yes.
But if they want it something personified, like
Yeah.
something like a little different,
Yeah.
they don't want this sleeve, or they want this sleeve, or they don't want this slit. It's something that can be done.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's still more of custom.
Yes, yes.
because we want everybody to feel special.
Yes.
We don't want you to get you go to the mall, you get an
Everything
outfit
that looks the same.
and everything looks the same.
Yeah.
So if you're spending an extra $1, we want you to get that feeling.
It's true. It's
you
true.
dress and you know that yes, my money is worth it.
Yes, yeah. And everybody likes that one of a kind. You feel special, to your point,
Yeah.
when you have something that nobody else has.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just that feeling for us. We want you to stand out and look unique.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I wish I met you weeks ago. But I had an event to go to and I needed something to wear and I did not have anything to wear at all. So you don't want to see what I wore. Anyhow, so what about time-wise? So if I want a gown like this, how long is like essentially the lead time for me to put in that order, for me to actually get a piece back?
So I always work with an average time of 3 weeks.
Okay.
But then we still kind of accommodate other days. Like I've had people have like I think there was one time I had someone from Toronto. She had a party to attend in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And she put in an order.
Yeah.
So because it's Toronto, it takes like a week to post.
Even get
to
there.
even
Yeah.
get there. So I had to do like a rush order. So
Okay.
sometimes I accommodate rush order.
Right.
Yeah, I do that. But like on the average is 3 weeks.
But then what if you have multiple rush orders? Like the long weekend is coming up. There's a lot of people getting married throughout the summertime, right? Peak seasons when things are happening and events are happening. Do you have a team that works with you? Or are you grinding it out all night and hubby, you take care of the kids. Don't ask me about food. You figure that out. Just pass me a plate. Feed me every once in a while. And you just living behind the machine. Are you handling it all by yourself, girl?
Yeah, for now I am doing that.
Okay.
And I mean, as I have not found myself in that situation where I have multiple rush order.
Okay.
But if
But prepare for it. Prepare for it.
yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I want that.
Yeah.
But I have a whole lot of people that want to work with me.
Okay.
They're like, oh, and they have the sewing skills. I know.
Because I was just going to ask you next, how do you know if they even have the skills?
No, I know they
Yeah.
have the sewing skills because I have some of them even from back home that's like that were sewing back home, but
Yeah.
they just don't want to do it here.
Yeah.
So I have a number of them like that, and I do have a mentor too. That he's from Turkey. He used to have a business that is like a tailoring business.
Okay.
And he's very good. So he has those connects. Like if I get stranded and I need help,
Yes.
I can always get it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you can do a mass order like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
absolutely,
That's really good.
Absolutely.
And are you importing your material from back home?
yes.
Okay.
Just
very
the
nice.
African print. So
Right.
something like this are things I get here.
Yes.
But every other thing that is like African print, I get them from back home. I get them from Ghana, and also Nigeria.
Okay, well, hold on. So you're getting your material. I didn't mean to cut you off. My apologies. I'm going to ask you a question because you just said something. But so you're getting the material from 2 different countries.
Yeah.
Do the materials have different meanings, the different patterns?
Absolutely no.
Oh.
No, because African print is African print. It's just that sometimes like some designs are kind of unique to some country. Like if you see a South African fabric, you'll be like, oh, this is South African. And you know, for kente is known for like is a Ghana fabric. Okay. Ghanaian fabric. So when you see kente, like it's a kind of unique fabric pattern. Yes. So people know this is Ghanaian.
Not people know. I did not. Did you know that, Ashley? Ashley's behind the scenes. She didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah.
Really?
That's where the question's coming from.
Other patterns are kind of like similar. Okay. Like,
I've seen something similar. I actually have at home. It's the same colors. It's definitely not the same pattern. And I think my daughter bought it online. I was trying to think, where did we get that from? But it's jackets quite similar to, no, it's not similar. You have tulle going on here. You got a lot going on over here. Yeah, so, and it's beautiful. But yeah, I didn't know if they come from different countries, but more so, you're right. Like when you see a kente, like does that actually have a meaning behind it? Because I thought like some patterns actually mean different things, especially if they have like symbols. Maybe it's particular to a tribe or particular to a country, right?
Yeah, I think South African patterns are kind of like unique to them. Yeah. And the kente is also unique to Ghana. Right. But apart from that, the other African prints that are from Ghana, that is just like you will see that in Nigeria, you will see it in other places. Okay. Do you understand? So it's not all prints, it's just some particular one that are kind of peculiar to some countries. Yeah.
Start your morning with a delicious, gentle, natural cleanse. Encourage movement, release gas, and remove toxins as you revive your body for the day. Looking to release water weight and kickstart a healthier journey? Try botanically blended Gentle Ease Digestive Tea. Shop now on blackprint.com.
Traditional Nigerian wedding dress.
So I made that 2-piece. I made the traditional one, like the traditional Nigerian wedding dress, and I made the gown, the dress. So
Okay. And I do see you have like a wedding dress here, and you pointed out this dress behind. Did you make this dress behind?
Yes, I did.
Oh wow! Because I was thinking you just made like the jacket.
No, I made everything. I made it for a fashion show that we recently did.
Oh wow! So, you're really good. I mean, you were really good before, and this is less complicated, I would say. So hold on. So even the, like the way the shoulder pieces are, and the way everything's, I'm clearly not in, like I can't make anything, right? So you've done all of this. It's kind of like a silly question, but you've done all of this?
Yes,
I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so impressed. It's gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
And so we have a wedding dress that is probably off camera. You guys cannot see it. Do you also do wedding dresses for anyone?
Yes, I do, but it has to be pre-order. Like,
that can't be even 3 weeks. That's gonna take time. Oh wow.
In total I've made like 3 or 4 wedding dresses. Okay. And I'm still getting my name out there. Yeah. We still need people to trust us and know that we can deliver.
Yeah. Oh wow. So how much, because wedding dresses tend to have more detail, especially there's so many different types of wedding dresses, right? Yeah. Depending on if you want, like, I can't even say the different names. What are some of the different styles that someone can make?
So it depends on the bride. Yeah. Sometimes they want it like really simple. Yeah. I've worked with a bride that wanted it really, really simple, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's your wedding. But I mean,
that was her style. That was what
people just want. Yeah. They want that simplicity. They just want, like, what she made was I'll say a 3/4 length flare dress. Okay. Like the bodice was tight, and is a full circle, like
Okay.
a really full circle.
Yeah.
I think that was the highlight for her. The fact
Okay.
that she could flow and it's
Yeah,
all,
she's almost floating.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's 3/4. It's not even long.
Oh,
yeah,
right. Oh,
she
that's
wanted it
interesting.
3/4. Then she wanted pocket in it. You know.
Okay.
The fact
Okay,
that-
so I love a pocket.
you know, the fact that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
you
your
go
wedding
do
dress
this,
and
yeah.
it has pocket.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah.
So it wasn't conventional. to
Yeah, it
what-
wasn't.
what-
Yeah, but
Okay.
it totally depends on the bride.
Yeah.
So and the price does range.
Yeah.
It does range between 350 upward,
Yeah.
depending on the style and
the
how-
material, I would imagine, right?
the material, and also the style you're picking, how
Yeah.
technical the style is,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
But I try to work within everybody's budget.
Okay.
So that you don't overshoot your budget, basically.
Yeah. So you're accommodating. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still have to make some money. So, okay. So what we want to hear now is tell us. So I want to know like a juicy little secret. Do you have like a story of like a disaster, a fashion disaster, when you went to go make something and it just went terribly, or you were working with someone and it just went terribly? Just don't mention any names.
Absolutely. I have one story, and that was when I was just starting. I think that was in 2020.
Yeah.
I made an outfit, like I had some people that wanted to, like, they had a wedding in US,
Okay.
and one of the people that got the outfit from me, she got the outfit. I made the outfit. She loved it. The fitting was okay. You know, she got to US, and I don't know. One of the other friend, because I made for not just her.
Okay,
I made for
multiple
another
people
person
that were
And-
going to the same wedding.
Yeah, going
Yeah.
to the same wedding, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, that the zipper
Oh, broke.
broke."
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and for me, I felt so bad
Yeah.
because even though I didn't make the zip,
Yeah.
do you understand? I felt so bad that how will she fix this? You know,
Yeah.
And-
And she's going to an event. She's out of town.
Yes.
Who she's working with can't just help her.
Yes, like-
It's a stressful.
it's a stress.
It's
like,
stressful
it's
scenario
stressful
to be
for her.
in. Yeah.
And I was up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
They called me. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Like
Because
I
you
was.
feel for her.
I feel,
right?
and it's not just now me feeling for her.
Yeah.
It's now they now came up with thread, because then I was just starting and they were like, "Oh, we are going to like go on Instagram. We are going to like that. This is just a like that. You have to refund us." I did refund.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wait.
Come
Sorry,
to think
so
of
was
it, this
that-
is not my fault.
Yeah. Oh wait, but was that something that she was stating that they were going to go and tell people, or you were just worried that could happen?
They told me that.
Oh jeez. Oh
They told me
Lord.
that. They told me that. Oh, you don't know the power of Instagram. We are going to.
Yeah.
You know you are just an upcoming designer. And that was when I was just starting. Like.
Yeah, you're right. Social media could like cripple people.
Yeah,
real quickly, right? Yeah.
But I mean, I did pay that.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I'll do the refund. But it's not just me doing the refund. What really,
It's
like,
your brand.
I really felt bad for her.
Yeah.
And I felt bad that I was being blackmailed.
Yeah, it's your brand.
Even
It's an
though-
attack on your brand.
Yeah,
at this
even
point,
though
right?
I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And you didn't make the zipper. You
yeah.
can't. You shouldn't make the zipper, man. Go find you need an alterate. Someone that could do the alteration. She didn't make the zipper.
like, yeah. But
yeah.
I also learned, like, so from then on, every time you learn through everything that happened, and one thing I learned is, the zipper I used was the invisible zipper. And the invisible zipper
It's on the
tends to-
inside, and there's
Yeah.
material on top of it, kind of, right?
Yeah, no, is there's this kind of thin zipper. If once we are done with the interview, I'll show you what
Okay.
I mean. So it's called the invisible zipper. So
Okay.
most times those kind of zipper always worn out. They tend to break like that.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
right now I try to like educate my clients and tell them, oh, if you want this zipper, it has this tendency of breaking.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
understand?
yeah. You know what?
So
you should even just say we don't use that zipper, or if you use that zipper, we maybe we don't refund you. Like there's things that
Absolutely.
you can put
Yeah.
into place to protect yourself.
I
Right?
try not to use it
Yeah.
except it's on demand, and I
Yeah.
have to explain to you if you insist that I should use it.
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
And then you change your policy. If you
Yeah.
insist that you need that zipper because it does what you want, it's invisible.
Yeah.
Then maybe be, you get less, if something goes wrong, you're not liable, right?
Absolutely.
But you have to protect your brand, and really that's it, especially when you're new and you're upcoming. The last thing you need is someone kind of attacking your baby, because you're passionate about it. It's your baby, right?
Yes, exactly.
Achieve irresistibly soft and hydrated skin with a Honam sugar scrub. Whether it's lemon, turmeric, or lime, polish away dead, dull, dry skin, lift dirt, and stimulate a natural, healthy glow. Then simply moisturize with Honam shea butter to reduce blemishes and marks. Love your Honam. Shop blackprint.com.
So let's take a look at some of the outfits that you've made. I'm just going to move this out of the way slightly. Wow, what is this piece? This is gorgeous, and it's like very exotic, very luxurious. Yes. And so where was this? Was this for like a fashion show?
Yes, for a fashion show. And you know, I also work with photographer. Probably they have a client that want to do photo shoot.
Oh,
it's something that can be rented just for photo shoot. You know?
Oh, that's such a great idea.
You know,
so
the
you
flow.
can rent.
Start your morning with a delicious, gentle, natural cleanse. Encourage movement, release gas, and remove toxins as you revive your body for the day. Looking to release water weight and kickstart a healthier journey? Try botanically blended Gentle Ease Digestive Tea. Shop now on blackprint.com.
Modeling. So I love that you also do fashion shoots, because this, I just mentioned that this would be a great fall fashion shoot.
Absolutely.
And I think we might have to come back and do a fashion shoot with your
Yes, please.
Yes, I think that would be a great idea.
That would be great.
But this also gives you another stream of revenue, because now you're also a service. So you have clothing, you're a clothing brand, but this is a service that you can offer to people. You can rent gowns, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you can do extravagant fashion shoots.
Because sometimes, you know, some people look at the cost. Oh, I want to do a very nice photo shoot.
Yes.
But I don't just want to wear this outfit just once.
Yeah.
So I mean, that way
you
you can rent it and it saves you the cost, and you still have your beautiful photo shoots.
Yeah. This is gorgeous. Wow, how long did something like this take you?
It took
10 weeks.
It took a little while. I would say it took probably 3 to 4 days.
Girl.
Because it's
3 to 4 days. That's
it was a lot of gathering, a lot of
3 to 4 days is
so
amazing.
short.
But that was still a lot, because you know, if I want to do something like this, it will not take me 3 to 4 days.
How long would a dress like this take?
This would probably take a day and a half.
Wow.
If I really focus more on it.
Yeah.
And what we take more of the time is the sleeve. Every other thing is just like basic.
Yeah, it's the detailing, right?
Yeah, it's the details, yeah.
And so you have another
this
kimono. I'm going to carefully put this over here.
I have this waterfall kimono.
I love kimonos.
And you know, the thing about this kimono is not just, it's more like waterfall. So if you wear it, it looks, it's kind of fall. And it can also be worn as a dress. I'm just going to show you what it looks like.
And how much would a kimono like this retail for?
It's 100.
Okay, $100 Canadian.
Yeah.
And so we're looking at about 80 something American.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, this is beautiful. And this is nice. I love to wear kimonos in the house. Just
and you know, you can wear it as a cover up.
Yes.
You can wear it like
and it has pockets. I love pockets. Yes.
And you know, so this kind of kimono, you can wear it as a dress. I mean, I'm wearing something, so it looks funny right now.
Yeah.
But you can wear it as a dress.
And put a belt around it.
Put a belt around it. So the belt will just go inside.
Okay.
And I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. I got the idea. Yeah.
So you know, it's versatile.
Yeah. And you can dress it up, right?
Yeah, you can dress it up. You know,
this is
use
lovely.
Your belt and see the way it falls at the back.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah. And the model in it is just beautiful as well. And so, how about the dress that you're wearing underneath?
Yeah,
I really like this. And the material is different from this one.
Yes.
Right? I can see it's a little lighter, right?
It's the same.
Oh, it's the same material. Oh, it looks lighter. Oh, okay.
See it, feel it.
Yeah.
You see
it's the same.
It's the same quality.
But you can get different material. You can get the lighter material, because I've bought different pieces,
you can.
right?
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
And do you work with both lighter?
I work with all fabrics.
Of course you do, because you're the professional here, the fashionista.
So sometimes
right?
sometimes I use like the lighter one for like accessories.
Okay.
Like hair bonnet.
Okay.
There's this pre-tied head wrap.
Okay.
That so you don't want something really heavy on your head.
Especially when you have locks.
Yes.
Right? Or you have braids, right?
Yeah,
You definitely don't want something long.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can show you a sample of that. So that one, the material is kind of lighter than this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I noticed one other thing. Where do you want to put that?
You can just put it here.
I noticed one other thing here. And do you do this frequently?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Bring a little bit of home to your home.
Yeah. It just light up your living room.
Yes.
I mean... Yeah. Sometimes you can have like this black seat.
Yeah.
By the time you drop it on it,
it's
gonna pop.
Yeah. It's very classy too, right?
See?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
No, I love that. I don't know if you can see that. There we go.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. And so how much would a pillow like this retail?
So I do. Sometimes some people don't want it with. They don't want it
with the cushion inside.
The cushion inside. Mm-hmm. So the cover alone is 25. With the cushion inside is 40.
Oh, okay. And do you sell sets?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we have all kinds of things here. Well, I think this is beautiful. Is there anything else? I wanted to ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's next for MichNat Fashions?
Yeah. I mean, in 5 years, I hope to have grown, not still be on this level.
Yeah.
And
but this is a good level, because this is the learning level,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're learning a lot of new things
absolutely.
Here.
There's a lot of learning going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that in 5 years, I don't still want to... I mean,
learning.
You still want to
learn,
but you want to see the difference. Like, you want to be like, okay, all the energy I'm putting into this, because this takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Like, I am so consumed.
Yes. But you seem to be doing it well, and you're always smiling and laughing. So you do it well.
So in 5 years, I want to be like, I want to see the reward of my labor.
Yeah. You want to see the fruit of that.
The fruit of my labor. And even though I'm like, I want a storefront.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want them. I'm like, because fashion is visual.
Yeah.
People need to see it to buy it.
Yeah.
If you don't see this, if I'm just hanging this somewhere, you won't see the beauty.
Yeah.
But imagine, you're walking on probably downtown, or you're just walking and you see this store and you're like, wow, this is so beautiful.
Yeah. Or you see somebody walking in it. Yeah.
So fashion is just visual. People need to see it. So me operating here, people don't get to see a lot of
the garments, and plus you have
the garments.
Yeah, you have so many different designs, right?
Yes.
And so it's one, getting used to going online and seeing it, right?
Yeah.
But it's important to have that online presence, right? Especially we just seen how the last 2 years things shifted from being in store to online.
Absolutely.
And now you're seeing the other shift where people are going from online to in store. They want to get out.
Yeah.
Right.
People want to get out.
But online is still there, and you still have to have a present. That digital footprint, right? It's very important.
So the thing with online is, if you don't get the marketing right, it's gonna be a struggle.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I have my e-commerce website. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Pinterest.
So we need to make sure we follow each other. But you should be doing really well on things like Pinterest, right? Because
I just started.
We're not going to tell all your business online, though. We're not going to tell all... Yeah, but
I just started Pinterest. Okay. And, today I was looking at it, I'm like, 4,000 viewing. Yeah. I'm like, good. Like,
don't talk your numbers. Don't talk your numbers, girl. But yeah, you see a bigger view.
Yeah, I see the view is increasing.
Yeah.
I see the following is increasing, and I just started I just started tapping into Pinterest.
Yeah,
basically.
It's a great vehicle. We're not going to plug them because they're not paying us. It's not sponsored by them as yet. So you want to hit us up, then we can talk. But I will say that for fashion, so I meet with them as well for blackprint, because we have everything on the site, right? We'll talk about that later too.
Yeah,
but no, I think you'll do well when it comes to that, because people also want to see it. So when you have something like this, this is a double click, honey. This is a straight double click. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I think you do very, very well. And I'm happy to see your success. I'm waiting to see where you go next with this. I love that you're very versatile, and you're making more than just dresses. You're making kimonos. You're making wedding dresses. You're making traditional wedding dresses. You're making accents. So, yeah. And then you also have another service Very, very smart. Very
Thank you.
smart. Is there anything you'd like the Blackprint family to know about MichNat Fashions
I mean,
that we have not discussed as yet?
I think we've discussed almost everything.
Oh, lovely.
We've discussed everything, and I must also mention, because I don't think I mentioned that while we're talking. I must also mention that my husband has always been very supportive.
Yes.
I wouldn't have done
Shout out
this.
to the hubby. Shout out to the
Yes.
hubby. We're not going to finish this without
I wouldn't
shouting out
have
hubby.
done this without. I mean, I have 4 young kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So there's no how I would have done this if not for his support. He
Yeah.
has always been very supportive. Yeah. Like, he would go with me to pop-up market. He will I mean, he can hang out with his friends, but he would rather want to like support in that way. Yeah, he's very supportive, and also like, this is my passion. This is my passion.
Yes. And you know what? It's important that you have that family unit. I did forget to ask you about like work-life balance, because you do have young babies, right? And you have a partner, so it's good when your partner can pick up where you're not able to because you're focused on the business.
Absolutely.
You have to complement each other, right?
Yeah.
And it keeps the relationship strong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for having us in your home.
Thank
you
you
for welcoming us to Nova Scotia.
Thank you.
Thank you for it all. We wish you so much success. You look beautiful. I'll make sure that I buy something from you before we leave so I can wear something just as beautiful as this, right? And check out her site. We'll put down all her details at the very bottom. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, and share blackprint.com on YouTube and all your listening podcast places. And thank you for joining us today on Voices and Vibes.